There it is. That's exactly what I expected to see with this driver. Like that. That's that lower ball flight right there. Dispersion is great. The consistency is wonderful. I'm Ryan Barath, the gear editor for Skratch, and this is Bench Tested, where we dive into the latest gear and equipment to find out the technologies and understand the fitting tools that go into them. Today, we're testing the all-new Cobra Optum drivers. That's it. That's why we do it. There is an option here for every golfer. So we're going to start with the Cobra Optum Max D. Now this is a draw bias driver that has adjustable weighting for swing weight, but most of the weight is internal and towards the heel to help golfers who tend to fade the ball. And like all Cobra Optum drivers, this features FutureFit33, which is an adjustable hosel that features 33 unique hosel settings. This means you can crank up the draw setting even more by changing the line angle and adding a little bit of loft, or you can help neutralize it by lowering the loft and opening the face a little bit. What I'm expecting to see is a little bit higher spin, because the lowest loft in this option is 10.5. The other thing to really pay attention to and think about is the way these drivers have been designed for extra forgiveness. POI, product of inertia, is really designed to help not only create forgiveness on the high and low axis around the face and left to right, but also looking at how the whole driver head reacts when it's missed higher on the toe, lower on the heel, and higher on the heel. So we're gonna see a lot more forgiveness and hopefully some shots that are really gonna shrink in dispersion. Now for me, that's exactly what I expected to see with this driver. This driver is built to go left. So if you're someone who fades the golf ball, you'd expect to see it move a lot more back to the center. For me, I was aimed right down the center there, and that thing just took off straight and started to draw. The spin was around 3,000. Peak height was around 100 feet as well. Like, all of the numbers on that shot were great. The only thing was, it tended to go left. Probably not the right driver for me, but a great option for those who need that slice reduction. That should have faded. That was not a great swing. That is a perfect example of what this driver is designed to do. I hit that unintentionally here, but it stayed straight, which is extremely impressive and goes to show how much forgiveness is built into this thing. So after hitting a couple shots, I want to change that ball flight a little bit. Now the thing that's really helpful with this is the adjustable hosel has all of the settings built into it. So I know for me, if I want to lower that loft, we're gonna go from the standard setting and take it to G3. This is gonna lower the loft by 2 degrees. So starting with a 10.5 degree head, knocking it down to 8.5 and leaving the line angle right where it was in the neutral position. And for those who are unsure of what setting to use, every driver comes with a QR code, which means you can go through a little questionnaire and it's going to suggest a setting on the driver, plus you get access to the whole fitting chart so you can figure out what's gonna work best for you. So making those adjustments, the face is sitting a lot more neutral now. So with the Max D, definitely saw the forgiveness and the draw bias help with some straighter shots, especially on some mishits. Now the one thing I did notice is I generated a little bit more spin than I wanna see because of the higher loft than I normally play. But for those who need the forgiveness and need the draw bias, the Max D could be the perfect fit. Going from the Max D, we're gonna go into the Max K. Now, difference with this one here, it's more neutrally weighted. So rather than having the single weight in the heel, it's now located at the back for maximum forgiveness. Still has the adjustable hosel and POI face to really help add that extra forgiveness layer. Like that. Lower ball flight, that's the big thing. Going from that other model, the lowest spin I saw was around 3,000. This one here, on a miss hit, around 2,800. That ball flight just continues to be at that lower peak height, which for me is gonna really help just dial in my trajectory because I like to see it fly a little bit lower. Bit of a miss hit, but it went straight down the middle. It's finding the trajectory that I wanna see, and the fitting tools in it are gonna help those golfers who want that maximum forgiveness, but aren't looking for the draw bias and still looking for that lower spin window as well. Now I'm into the X. Now this one is going to be the one that's going to fit most golfers who are looking for a balance of forgiveness, speed, and adjustability. It also offers a little bit of an extra fitting tool because of the dual adjustable weights. If you're looking for a little bit more forgiveness in this model, you can put the heavier weight in the back, or if you're looking to lower spin, you can put that heavier weight in the toe. All of that with the adjustable hosel and the face that's designed to maximize forgiveness. Kind of my normal fade there. This is where it's really fun to hit the models back to back to back. I've started to see the ball flight lower and spin lower, which is what they are designed to do. This one here, ball speed crept up a little bit, and I started to see backspin around that 2,000 RPM mark. To start seeing those differences as I move through the models shows that there is an option here for every golfer. Dispersion is great. The consistency is wonderful. That is what we're looking for as we move through these models. Nice little flat fade right there. There it is, right around 2,500 spin, peak height just over 100 feet. So we're getting very close to ideal numbers now. So I'm super curious to see how the LS model works. Having gone from the Optum Max D to the Max K to the X, the last one I need to try is the Optum LS. Now there's a lot going on when it comes to features with this driver. It is a smaller profile, not smaller in size, but it just looks smaller from address. Now what separates the LS from the other models is the 3 adjustable weights. Now, depending on what you're looking for off the tee, you can optimize those weight settings just for your needs. If you're looking for accuracy, you can put that heavier weight in the heel, more forgiveness in the back of the driver, and if you're looking for more of a low spin fade performance, you can put that heavier weight out on the toe. Like that. That's that lower ball flight right there. Lower launch, lower spin, and help create a little bit of a fade bias. And that spin stayed right around that 2,000 mark. Like that flight. That's exactly what I want out of this driver. This is the driver I'm seeing the most consistency out of. I'm seeing a ball flight that I really like, but I would like to be able to adjust it just a little bit more. So I'm going to use FutureFit33, and I'm going to reduce the loft a little bit, but I'm also going to increase the lie angle. This should help lower that spin a little bit more and help that start line move a little bit left to help with my fade find a few more fairways. Even when you're adjusting those hosel settings, once you put it in the address position behind the ball, they really do like to sit square and they like to sit in the same spot. So you're gonna get all the benefits of the adjustment of the FutureFit33 hosel, but you're not gonna notice a huge change in the look from address. There it is. And that's why we use the hosels. Fastest ball speed, perfect spin number, right at 2,500, right down the middle. That's it. That's why we do it. That's why we utilize these fitting tools to dial in drivers, moving through different models, figuring out which model is going to work best for you, and then using the adjustment tools like the adjustable weights, or in my case, FutureFit33, to find exactly what I'm looking for out of a driver. And this is something that you can do too.